Carbon monoxide is an odourless gas and it's produced through incomplete combustion of fossil fuels such as natural gas or coal.
We don't normally expect carbon monoxide to be produced when using gas appliances unless there's actually a fault with a particular appliance, for example, a freestanding gas heater, a gas cooker, a gas fire, or a boiler or water heater.
So carbon monoxide has no smell at all, which makes it really difficult to detect a leak. It's often referred to as a silent killer because you can't see it, you can't smell it, and of course you can't taste it.
And just because there's no smell and it's hard to detect doesn't mean that there's nothing that we can do about it. Carbon monoxide, if inhaled, can affect the ability of your blood to carry oxygen around your body. It can make you feel ill, it can lead to tissue and cell failure, and long-term exposure can lead to potential paralysis and actually brain damage.
So the effects of carbon monoxide exposure do get worse over time, so spotting the signs and symptoms early is absolutely crucial. So the symptoms to look out for are things like a headache, dizziness, breathlessness, nausea or feeling sick, collapse, or indeed loss of consciousness. So if you can't think of any other reason why you may have these symptoms, or when you leave the house you immediately feel better, there's a chance you've been exposed to carbon monoxide.
We often hear people having flu-like symptoms, or even feeling hungover. This could mean you're being exposed to low levels of carbon monoxide.
So the first thing you can do is be alert to the danger. So if you know the signs and symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning, it will help keep you and your loved ones safe. So if you do suspect carbon monoxide, there's 3 little steps you can take. Open all the doors and windows to help ventilate the property. Move yourself and your family out into the fresh air and remain out until told by a qualified gas safe registered engineer that it's safe to go back inside. And then call the gas emergency service on 0800 111 999.
The fire service recommends that all gas appliances are serviced by a gas safe registered engineer annually, and we also like to encourage you to put a reminder on your calendar or even put it on your mobile phone.
So finally, get yourself a carbon monoxide alarm for your home. You can buy an alarm for around £15 from good DIY stores or even online, and they're easy to set up. If you live in rented accommodation, this should already be in place. However, it's worth checking with your landlord that you do have one and it is indeed working order.
We hand out free alarms and advice to people in vulnerable situations. We've worked with Cadent on a number of initiatives, such as distributing locking cooker valves to aid people with dementia, and also giving out dementia diaries to help them manage their day-to-day lives.
So at Cadent, we believe that education is the key, and that's why we continue to work with partners such as Derbyshire Fire Rescue Service to raise awareness of carbon monoxide. We also educate many thousands of children in primary schools through our Safety Seymour and CO Crew programmes on the dangers of carbon monoxide and how to stay safe. We know how important it is to educate people from a young age. Evidence has shown us that this helps us get the message to a much wider family audience through those children.